Welcome back, basketball fans. We are here at Haws Gymnasium on the side of West Kentucky Community and Technical Colleges. We got a good one for you tonight here, folks. I got a Richard Abraham here beside me. Many people might hear your voice in the community, but tonight they're going to get to see your face.
Yeah, I hope I don't scare them, man. That's kind of a close-up shot.
Well, it's been nice just getting to sit here and talk to you a little bit. This guy played at the University of Kentucky football.
I did.
Back in 79.
Yeah, spring of 79 was, fall of 79 was my freshman year there, and played up there with some great guys. And Paducah Timmons had a big impact on Kentucky football.
Oh, yes.
But I grew up here in Paducah, and I remember back in the day, man, early mid-'70s, PCC was a spot at the time.
That's right,
and
in this basketball gym.
Yeah, right, same basketball gym, and we used to come out here and watch these guys. Some of those guys, some of these folks that's listening, I can remember guys like Lemuel Sutton,
yes.
T. Spoon from St. Louis. These guys, Roundtree, all these guys, they used to come in here and fill it up, man. So it's an honor to be here in this gymnasium,
Absolutely.
man.
You know, I love coming back here at Haws, and hopefully we'll have a few more people here in the stands tonight. Hopefully not all at home watching us. But the Kentucky basketball team has a game tonight too.
Yeah, they do. You know how BBN is, man.
That's right. But we have St. Louis Community College here with us tonight. Their mascot is the Archers. Mm-hmm. It took me a little while to figure that out last year, but we got that down. You know, what can you expect here? They only got 8 players on their team.
Yeah, well,
you
that means you got 3 guys to come in and give somebody a rest,
exactly.
right? When you got a short roster like that, you want to move your feet. You obviously don't want to get in foul trouble, anything like that. But I know Coach Chump. How you doing, big guy? I know Coach Chumler, man. He says if his guys doesn't put the ball up in a shooting way, they got a problem.
That's
so
right.
He encourages guys to shoot fast-paced. That's his style.
That's right.
So
typically we're the run and gun.
Yeah, the problem with that sometimes is that when you run and gun like that, you're subject to turnovers. So you always want to keep those to a minimum because the other team, what they do with those turnovers, do they convert those into points? Or they go down and get empty trips.
That's right.
Those are the type of things we'll look for. I look forward to seeing it, baby.
That's right. This is the Stars' first home game since November 10th when they played Three Rivers Community College. And then the St. Louis Community Archers, they played last week against Lewis and Clark Community College. They're 3-1. I'm not 100% sure what our record is because we play good competition. But the main thing right here, Coach Chumler, he gives our guys a look to go play somewhere else at another college.
Yeah, and on the community college level, man, you look at a lot of these guys and they, all these guys are talented. And it kind of puts in perspective that next level.
Absolutely.
A lot of guys come out of high school and they figure, I'll go to community college and ball out. And what they find out is when they get there, that's a dogfight, man.
100%.
Because these guys are trying to get to the next level, like you said. So very competitive. These guys are trying to make that next step, so I look for a good game.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a few minute breaks here, folks. Stay with us, and we'll be right back with WKCTC basketball action.
All right.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at workreadykentucky.com.
One of the things that was valuable to me with the education I received with mechanical engineering is problem solving. I use problem solving every day, whether it be dealing with a personnel issue or whether it be dealing with something that's failed within the facility. Some of the reasons I came to WKCTC were For one, the affordability, but then also the fact that there's fewer distractions here. My degree with WKCTC has been able to improve my life significantly because of all the extra resources that were available to me and a lot of the things I've been able to accomplish that I wouldn't have without this degree.
After I retired, I needed a purpose. The main reason I came back to school was to be a role model for my son. West Kentucky, they literally guided me all the way.
Welcome back, basketball fans. We are here at Haws Gymnasium again. The starting lineups for the Archers right now. I'm going to hand over to Richard Abraham. He's going to tell the starters for the Archers first and then the Stars.
All right, starting for the Archers, number 1, Traquan Patterson. Number 4, Charles James. Number 5, Darius Riley. Number 13, Sterling Wooten. And number 31, Demaria Jarnett, and the head coach, Terry Rollins.
And then can you give us a starting 5 for the Stars?
All right, here we go for the home team. Number 0, Javante Daniels. Sykes, Missouri sophomore, 6'3" guard. Titus Fields, Elkhart, Indiana, freshman, 5'9" guard. Number 13, Quincy McDonald, Dresden, Tennessee, freshman, 6'1" guard. Number 52, Jameson Hicks from Elizabethtown, Illinois, freshman, 6'6" center. And number 55, Marshawn Morrissey, Ellington, Missouri, freshman, 6'4" guard, and he doubles as a forward.
You know, Marshawn Morrissey, he's been our more overall complete player. He gets on the post, he battles. But, you know, across the board, height-wise, it's pretty even right here.
Yeah, it is. It is. So we look for aggressiveness. Coach always wants to see the guys attack the basket. If you got open 3, take it. If not, drive it to the hoop. Let the referees call it, man.
That's right. We're starting out man-to-man here. Good pressure. Number 0 for the Stars, Javante Daniels.
Yeah.
New guy for the Stars. His first game, I do believe.
Yeah, he's probably got a little butterflies going. Wanted to get off to a good. Got some steps there.
The referees here tonight, Steve Newsom, Kenny Perry, not the golfer, and Ken Henderson.
Yeah.
Okay, they start out man-to-man as well. Daniels, like you mentioned, those butterflies there.
Yeah.
Had to see him set her down and let him play. The Archers have more people on their bench not suited tonight than they do that's on their roster.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what that story's about, but
I'm sure we don't know the whole story. Quincy McDonald for a 3 in the corner. No good. You know, they pushed the ball very quickly right there and got down the court.
Yeah, they do. And number 13 did a good job of taking the ball to the basket. You want to, when you have a crease, you want to be taking it to the basket. Let the referees make the call underneath. But nice drive. On us, we gave up the baseline. You never want to do that. So
Absolutely.
We'll keep an eye on that.
That was a foul there on Jamison Hicks. His first, team first. Number 13 at the line, Sterling Wooten.
That shot reminisces of their nickname. Nice arc on it.
That's right. Yes, sir. Sterling Wooten, one of many people from St. Louis native on this team.
Yeah. Boom. Number 4. Nice job, Titus Fields.
Don't often see a whole lot of that, so I like to see that out the gate. Off and running with the lead round, Quincy McDonald. Still, again, they're in their man-to-man.
Very physical.
That's right.
And, you get in a situation like that, he did a great job of just putting the ball up. If it falls, you got an opportunity for a three-point play.
Nice little replay here. Our new camera. That's going to be the new feature here tonight.
Check
That's
that
pretty
out.
Cool.
Yeah, we get any judgment calls, we can.
That's right. We'll know what to say.
You always want your guys, from the free throw line, as a team, you want to shoot 70, 75%.
Absolutely.
It just makes it it always keeps you in the game.
That's right.
Teams won't know who to foul in tight spots.
They are free throws. They're free.
Yeah. Things get tight, though, when you're on that line, man.
A little step back there for Wooten. He had those 2 free throws a second ago.
Yeah, number 52, big fella. Jamison Hicks, Elizabethtown, Illinois, on the floor. He's a big guy, man.
He sure is.
And I tell you what, he camps down there in the lane. I don't see anyone on the Archers team that could move him out.
And it's going to take a lot to move him. It's going to take 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah,
that's going to open up somebody else.
Yeah, he goes out and Dentrell Beard comes in, Chicago, Illinois freshman.
And gets his rebound. Good.
Yeah.
Like to see that. Coach Chumber will as well. There's Daniels. He's got a little butterfingers here to start this game.
Yeah. Nice move.
Morrissey kind of got stuck there. Didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah. You got to know. You got to know what you're doing when you make that move in the paint. Put it up. If you
don't shoot, there's no chance of it going in.
Yeah, the referees are letting them bang in the paint, man.
31, Jarrett there. He's the only freshman on the team playing this evening. A lot of sophomore-laden team. Morris again trying to be a factor in the post. Nice move.
Nice move. No fall. No, they'll let them bang. They'll let them bang, man.
The last couple of games I've commentated here, 60 fouls would be the normal.
Nice move there.
4 quick points there for Jarrett. Nice in and out. Always like to see that as a shooting guard.
Yeah, you got to finish on that. Nice move. They gave up the baseline. You got to finish on those.
Absolutely. Titus Fields picks up man-to-man. Again, they've been going inside a lot here lately to Jarrett.
And obviously, I don't know what extent that they do scouting, but they obviously feel that they have a mismatch inside.
Yes. They got 31 there on the screen as 6'7" in my books. And I don't know Morrissey. He's not much over 6'4".
Yeah, he's long, lanky, very active in the paint. Yeah, they call a grab on James.
That was offensive, yeah. That's 2 for him. Seems to be his primary point guard there.
Yeah, double deuces coming in for him.
I think we decided his last name is Stith, Javon Stith, number 22.
Javon Stith. Yes, looks good.
They're active on defense. You can say that much.
Yeah.
Good job by Beard. Drive it to the basket.
That's what you want to do. If they're going to give you the baseline, if they're going to allow you to come in to the paint, then that's what you do. Know what you want to do with the ball when you get in there, though.
That last foul was on number 5. Darius Riley, he's from Beaumont, Texas. Number 5.
That's a long way from home.
He sure is. Well, that's a cool looking view of the new camera we got. I like that.
Yeah, we'll get up close and personal when someone throws one down.
We just need to see somebody throw one down. Why don't you go out there and do it for us?
Oh, yeah. Well, is an ambulance available? Yeah, I don't have that many sick days, man. A little full court pressure here by the Stars. And that's what you want to do. You want to throw the ball. You don't want to dribble through a press. Oh.
That's a nice move.
Wow. Yeah, there you go.
Sterling Wooten, 4 points for the Archers.
Open shot. Bam. There you go. Number 5, Mr. Riley drops a 3.
That's our second 3 for the Stars. Again, got a little full court pressure. But want to get back. They just got an easy jumper.
Yeah. Mr. Patterson dropped one down.
Nice
dish and go right there.
That's a good way for Daniels to get his first basket.
Yeah, keeping his head up, moving toward the basket, and his teammates found him.
That's the most important thing there is moving without the basketball. So we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one with them. We'll be right back with WKCTC basketball action. We are tied here at 10 apiece here in the early going. What you think so far, Mr. Abraham?
Well, it's a 10-10 game, very aggressive. Referees are letting them play.
They sure are.
They're letting them play. A lot of guys are going to the hole. It's seeing a few threes. Probably going to see a lot more, knowing Coach Chumler. But not bad. It's 0-0 might as well be 10-10 tie.
As a player, if the refs let you play, you just got to know it so that way you can adjust, right?
Yeah, it's obvious that what their game plan is. St. Louis is dropping into number 31, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's got 6 quick points here in the early going, first 5 minutes. Patterson again, nice
move.
left. That was very nice.
Yeah, he takes it to the hole, and you got to have a point guard that you can trust with the keys to the truck, man.
Absolutely. And Charles James, who we thought was going to be the key, he's on the bench with 2 fouls.
Yeah.
And Patterson stepping up nicely for him.
Yeah, and that's one of the things you tell your guys already. Be ready. You never know. 2 quick fouls, you're sitting on the bench, next guy up.
Exactly.
And sometimes it's hard for that guy to get back in there.
Absolutely.
If the guy that takes his place plays out, balls out, as the kids say.
Still man-to-man for St. Louis. McDonald, that's his second 3 over in this corner. That was worse than the first one.
Nice ball movement.
We got to get back on defense.
Yeah. St. Louis, they moved the ball nice. Very unselfish playing right there.
6 early points for Wooten. The 6'3" sophomore from St. Louis. Beard trying to find post position.
Yeah, you got to move.
There. Ooh,
traveling, yeah. We're not moving. In a half-court offense, you got to have some movement. Some guys are standing around,
exactly,
which allows which will allow one guy to play 2 guys.
You got to make it harder for the defense.
That's it.
1-2-2 press here for the Stars. That's the way to break it. Get in the middle. Not much rotation on that shot.
Wow,
that did not go with their mascot, the arch.
Yeah, look at that. Attacking the boards.
We got to get some rebounds.
Yeah, blocking out, man. And it doesn't matter what level of basketball you play. There's some fundamentals. You hit your free throws, you play defense, you got to block out. If
you do all those things, you're going to be in the basketball game.
Well, it gives yourself a chance to win. And Some nights, though, the lid is tight, and you can't throw it in the ocean. And some nights, man, feel like you're fishing in a barrel. They just drop.
Sterling Wertner, he's 3 for 3 at the line now. Elgin Moore coming in. When he comes in, Mr. J. Brown, he goes hard. He's going to get some rebounds. Watch this. But he's big, too.
Yeah, and every team needs a guy to come off the bench. Instant energy.
Absolutely.
That's what you need. That's what you need. And the team, they feed off of that.
4 for 4 there for Wertner at the line. 8 points. I feel like what kind of offense are we looking for here? We're going to go to Morrissey. Are we going to try to get some screens up top? Out into the basket?
Yeah, there's a lot of Coach Chalmers. He wants a lot of motion, a lot of guys moving. Spacing on the floor is important. And when you talk about spacing, if the spacing is not right, you got one guy can guard 2 people. That's not what you want.
It's not effective.
No, it's not. It's not. So we want to make sure our guys stay spaced out. And, again, just taking the ball to the hoop. Shoot the open 3 if you got it.
Quincy McDonald at the line, Dresden, Tennessee. His first point there, make it 2.
Yeah, Dresden, Tennessee. I was born in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Grew up in New Bern. So
that's not far away off. No, we played Dyersburg State.
Dyersburg State, yeah.
Yep. Again, I like Chumber staying in this little press here. Try to slow him down a little bit, but we got to get back on defense.
Yeah, we do.
And, in the other home games here, too, boxing out was our biggest downfall.
Yeah, and again,
offensive rebound.
Yeah, you think about it, when do you learn how to box out? This is back. It goes back a minute. Junior high school. So those fundamentals are the things that somewhat drive coaches crazy. Son, you got to block the guy out. You just can't let him go to the ball.
And a lot of that is just heart and hustle, that grit.
Yeah, that's not a glamorous. You think about some of the great rebounders. That's not a glamorous job, man.
Nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to shoot the threes.
You got to bang, man.
There's always a spot on the team for a person like that.
There you go. Oh.
Always glad to make sure everyone's safe after a play like that.
Yeah, you get that ball underneath. You give a head and shoulder. That's a scary time because usually the defensive player is gonna leave his feet.
Exactly.
And your heels catch someone's shoulder, and that's not that could be kind of scary. But fortunately, right there, no one was injured, and we go to the line.
Sykeston, Missouri native Elgin Moore. Nice looking stroke there.
Yeah, he's a tall, as my grandmama said, tall, lean drink of water right there, man.
We got him down at 6'8".
Yeah, if he's 6'8", he look like he weighs about $175, man. But doesn't matter if you can get the job done.
1 and out for the Stars. Getting back on defense. Here's Patterson with nice look.
Yeah, and what St. Louis is, they're attacking the basket
every time.
They're attacking the basket, and that's they're up. They're up 7 right now.
And because of it, absolutely. Yeah. Jarrett's got 8, and so does Wooten, and they're all inside the paint.
31's a really good-looking athlete, man.
Sure is. Jefferson County, Missouri. Basically, they're only freshmen, 6'7".
A lot of these guys, they come to junior college and hey, pretty good, man. Pretty good. To work on their game, man.
It's a nice stepping stone. You see a lot of big-name coaches have come on and went through, like Murray State, for example. It's like a nice stepping stone.
Nice move. Gave up the baseline, but you got to finish. You got to finish it, man.
Got to put the ball in the hole. A lot of missed opportunities here early for the Stars.
It is, and I was going to say that this is about the 3rd or 4th trip that we've come down and didn't get anything.
Exactly.
So either a turnover or we didn't score. So,
and that's the scoreboard right there. That's the difference on the scoreboard. Working the ball around nicely.
Good defense.
Good job, Moore.
Good job. But you look, and you look at the shot, the opportunities they're getting in the paint. You know, those are high percentage shots.
Yes. Beard looking to drive. Not really much of a lane. He's going to try to make one.
Yeah.
He didn't make one.
If he's looking for a foul, they're not calling it. And we pay on the other end. Yeah.
Patterson there with 6 points as well. Let's just keep it here this time and talk about the almost first half of the first half. You know, down by 10 points here, what can we do differently? I think it starts on the defensive end, getting off some offensive rebounds.
Yeah, it does. And also finishing. We've had some great looks. I'm pretty sure Coach Chumley's pointed out to the guys. We've had some great looks right at the basket, and we're not finishing.
No.
Point-blank range, you're not finishing. You got to finish. You can throw – you can put some pretty moves, put the ball on the floor, cross the guy up, but if you don't finish, they're going the other way.
Make it simple.
Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest thing. You know, we've hit 2 threes. They have not hit any threes, but have they even attempted a three?
And I think there were a couple of them.
Maybe a couple.
So we got Lamonte Bell in Carruthersville, Missouri. He's a freshman. Got to know that guy a little bit this summer here in town, working out a little bit. So let's see what he brings to the table.
It's always good to have local talent here play for the Stars. Brings a little bit more people into the stands as well.
Yep. Carruthersville's not that far away. You know, you look at these guys when they're playing defense, and you look, what makes a great defensive player? Lateral movement, arms extended, taking up as much space as possible. You got a guy that's 6'7". Yeah, well, that's before he raises his arms.
Exactly.
Now how tall is he? Right, that's before he leaves the floor. So, yeah, taking advantage of everything God gave you, man.
Nice looking shot there by Bell.
First points in a long time.
Two for Bell.
Dividends coming in off the bench right away, contributing. That's what you want.
It looked like we was almost in a zone there when Coach Chumber switching it up a little bit.
We got a chance to run. Good decisions here. Nice.
Nice job again by Bell.
The guy from Carruthersville comes off the bench quick with 4 points.
4 quick points. This time, let's take a break with them. You're watching WKCTC basketball action.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at workreadykentucky.com.
We are down here close to the bench for the St. Louis Archers. I saw you listening very closely to head coach Terry Collins. Could you get anything he said out?
Yeah, he's telling his guys, he said, look, we want to be aggressive, yes, but we want to make sure we got good shots.
Yes.
Get back playing defense. Coach Chummer, on the other hand, seems that he can play a little pressure on these guys. And we haven't seen any dividends of that yet. And what I mean by that is turnovers. Playing the lanes, arms up, tip balls, those kind of things. Looks pretty good thus far.
Cross-court pass there to Patterson. Off the mark. Bell with a rebound. Very productive here in the first few minutes of the game action.
He's been the difference maker. Bang.
Absolutely.
That's 6 for him.
Nice looking stroke.
Yeah, this is on the full court press. You got to have guys moving their arms, moving their feet, tip balls. Rick Pitino was the first coach that I remember that kept that stat of how many tip balls you got.
Yes, it makes a difference. Keeps you active.
There you go. Very good hustle on Bell's part. He's coming in, man. He's been a difference maker.
He sure has. You know, we talked about that earlier in the game. Have a spark, have some type of energy off the bench.
Yeah, he's been that.
Mike Carruthers with the basketball, not from Caruthersville, Missouri.
Blytheville, Arkansas.
Bell feeling it. Off the mark that time.
Yeah, you might want to be a little bit more patient on the shot there. You know, when you're feeling it, man.
That's right. You're feeling it. You're feeling it. Jarman Williams, 6'3" sophomore, with that latest basket there for St. Louis. Up top, what's Morrissey going to do with it? Probably going to hand it off to somebody. Like to see a drive to the basket. There it is.
Yeah, nice, good. You know, we talk about the offensive part. That time, who's the guy? Bell. Setting strong picks, man. Letting you guy. That's a nice inside again. Missouri getting the advantage. High percentage shots in the paint.
Absolutely.
And we haven't been able to keep them out of there.
We can't, you know, and they got a big guy, that Jarrett, but they're not overpowering. When you just look at the size. Here's a nice replay here of that last play. I just see Morrissey taking it to the basket there and get to the free throw line.
Yeah, they got Wooten on that. I thought that maybe they would get Jarrett on that, but that's Wooten's second, I believe.
Morrissey has not scored in the ball game, so we're going to change that right now.
Nice, nothing but the bottom.
I'm going to bring it up as much as we can. That's a nice camera view.
Yeah, it is. It is. So far, the difference since that timeout has been bringing Bell in.
Absolutely.
Creating some energy, and the guys seem to be feeding off that.
That's right. You know, he's got 7 quick points, 2 free throws, 2-pointer, and a 3-pointer.
Yeah, down 4. Need a turnover here.
We got the press. There it is.
Let it go. Let it go, bro.
Yep.
Okay, that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. Now, the other side of that coin is capitalizing on what you just got.
Yes, points off turnovers. That's a big stat, too. A little hard position there to inbound. Right? Wouldn't you think?
Yeah. That's why Rondo gets in trouble.
That's right.
Tripping guy holding their shorts. Nice hands. That's you know what? That's something that I think a lot of people they underestimate or don't understand how important it is to have strong hands when the ball comes into the paint.
Because people's going to be coming and swiping at it.
Yeah. I remember an athlete at there you go, good shot. Paducah Tillman High School girls. Pam Bell was All-American at Paducah Tillman, first team All-State. She was about 6'3", had maybe the best hands I've ever seen on anybody. She had hands that ball. I mean, good luck trying to pry it out of her hands. Good post.
Nice in and out. Give it right back to him.
Good defense.
That. Absolutely. Elgin Moore holding his ground. Titus Fields get on the floor. Good little defensive stand. Clock is under right at 5 on the shot clock.
Nice.
Good defensive stand there for the Stars.
Yeah, great defense that time. Going hard.
Very nice job. That's going to be a foul on Riley. I have him down as 2.
Yeah, Fields took that thing hard, strong to the basket, and that's something else you gotta have. No fear.
Exactly.
You know you're going to get banged, and you go to the hole hard, and he's rewarded with 2 shots.
Absolutely. You know, Titus, he hit the 3-pointer to get the game started. Looking for point number 4. He got it. Back in the game there, that's Wooten. You know, he has 8 points as well for St. Louis. One of their big factors. And you look up at the scoreboard, and it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, and you look and you see these guys with 8 minutes left in the first first half, first quarter. I'm sorry. Guys start to get maybe a little tired.
And you would think we have more depth on our team. They only got 8 dressed here this evening.
Yeah, I keep looking over there. It look like some decent athletes over there, but they're not playing tonight. You got to go with.
Well, we never know the whole story, but I like to think of student athlete, and student comes first too.
Yeah,
they make those grades.
Let's don't get it twisted now. You got to get the grades.
That's right.
And a lot of some of these guys, when they take their junior college route to get those grades up, to get that GPA up, and that's what it is. Because when you look at it, man, you know, less than 1% of all the basketball players that we talk about makes it to the NBA.
Exactly.
So you got to make sure you take care of your business and get your grades, get your degree if you want to go that route.
That's the most important thing, that's for sure. Nice looking shot there by Jarrett.
He's by far right there the best player on the floor.
Absolutely. From Jefferson County, Missouri.
Yeah, no rebounding. No rebounding on there for us.
I crashed the boards. Might as well drive again and try to
hand it to
play it off. Hand it to us.
Nice. Nice there. That's Elgin Moore from Sykes and Moore. But a lot of talking.
I like that.
Yeah, you want your guys. You want your guys to talk.
Second chance opportunity, third chance.
Yeah, you got to get a body on those guys in the paint.
Jarman Williams, 6 points for St. Louis.
Nice.
Good take there by Morrissey.
Double nickel drops it down. Mr. Morrissey. Oh, look at this. And one. Good job, that
very nice.
Quincy McDonald.
Could be a nice little replay here. Morrissey up and under.
Yeah, big agile guy.
They say he can just flat out jump out of the gym too.
I was watching him in warm-up, man. His vertical looked at least 25.
Yeah.
It's a nice follow right there.
Absolutely.
Number 21, Williams.
8 early points for him. Off the mark for the three. Not a good shot there.
Yeah, you know, coach wants you to shoot the ball, but he wants a good shot.
Got to be in rhythm.
No one was underneath to rebound that ball.
Again, the shot clock's under 10 seconds here for St. Louis. They're going to put up a 3. And good rebound. One and done.
Yeah, you can work with that.
Morrissey grabs the ball. There's those big old hands. Walked on that one.
The referee's looking at those feet, man. And folks at home is like, what? Did he walk? Sometimes it's quick. You got to put the ball on the floor.
Again, with the little pressure here for the Stars.
And they've been somewhat successful with that.
Yes.
Gotten a few turnovers off of it.
Jarrett was contested there by Van Hook.
Yeah, coach didn't like that call at all. Oh, look, it worked. It worked. You know, these coaches, you look at these coaches and they pick out a referee and they're like, okay, I think I can do a little business with this guy.
That's right.
For a call later on in the game, you know?
Absolutely. You got to work the referees too, as they say.
That's it. Work them, man.
Quillers with a nice baseline drive.
It's amazing to me on every level how often guys give up the baseline.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on defense, you can straddle that line.
That's another defender.
Yeah. Yep. And then you taught at a very young age, never give up the baseline.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you don't let them go middle.
Yeah. Protect the basket.
Yep.
So it's just from the high school to the college to the pro level. Even you see guys get the baseline all the time, which definitely stresses your defense.
I always like to make note of all the different color shoes out there. Remember, Wooten has some nice looking shoes over there.
Man, that's
look at all those.
It's a testament to how things have changed, man. But back when I played, you better do not come out there with any other color. Everybody had the same uniform.
Yes.
If you had pink shoes on, everybody had pink shoes on.
If one person had an armband, everybody had an armband.
That's it.
Things have changed.
That's it. Nice turnover right there.
Nice kick there by Brothers.
Rebounded.
Haven't go up with two hands.
Yeah, haven't seen anybody block anybody out yet.
No. That's going to win the game. Right there. Patterson thought about 3. Elbow jumper and
You know what? That was a good shot.
8 points there.
Take a couple of dribbles, free himself up. Back we had a drill in high school, and it was a blockout drill. The coach would put the ball in the middle of the floor, blow the whistle. One guy's trying to block out, the other guy's trying to get the ball, and it was very, very aggressive, man. And we'd had ball games when the ball would bounce 3 times on the floor.
Exactly.
We had guys saran wrapped out, man. You couldn't get it. Might pass that on to Coach Chumlin.
That's right. The coaches, let that ball bounce. Hold your guy back.
Nice hustle by number 13. That is Wooten. He plays a lot of wiping his hands on his buddy's sweatshirt. He doesn't mind.
Yeah, it looks like the head coach, Terry Collins, I'm assuming he's the one sitting down, but it looks like a student of some kind is up doing most of their coaching.
Yeah, when they call the timeout, though, Coach Wooten is talking.
Exactly.
He put the strategy together.
Wooten there with the missed free throw. He's 4 for 5 now at the line. Bell with a corner 3. Off the mark. Rebounds. We'll get some hands on him, but we need 2 hands.
Yeah.
Basketball is the most important thing out there on the floor. Value it.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's number 13. That's Wooten. Very active. Nice handles. Got Bell a little off balance and caused him to reach in.
And the thing too, when Wooten puts the ball on the deck, he goes somewhere with it.
Yeah.
It's not like it's.
Yeah.
He goes through rim.
A lot of activity doesn't mean you're progressing anywhere.
Exactly.
So yeah, he's a good-looking player.
9 points, looking for point number 10. He's got it 6 for 7 at the free throw line. And the most colorful shoes around. I think he was looking for Van Hook back door.
Yeah.
Unable to control it.
Uh-oh.
Nice defense there by Bell.
Yeah.
St. Louis calls a full timeout here. We're going to take one with them. We'll be right back with 3:31 left in the first half. You're watching WKCTC basketball action. And we're back here, basketball fans, here at Haws Gymnasium on the side of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. We got a little barn burner going, kind of, 37-35.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of threes. The Stars have 3 here, as you get to see some replays here. Like it when we're attacking the basket. That's where we're getting the most success.
Yeah, and we talked about that pregame, and that's playing aggressive ball, letting the referees earn their stripes, if you will. Both teams want to get up and down the floor. Control is a big issue. You want to go hard, but you want to be in control. As far as the fundamentals of the game, both teams hitting free throws pretty good, but there's not a lot of blocking out.
None, hardly.
Not a lot of blocking out.
I know Coach Chambers had to address that in previous practices because it's been horrendous in other games as well. There's Wooten there again. He went somewhere with that dribble. He went to the ground. But we give it right back to him.
Yeah, and there's and Coach Collins is pleading with his guys. You have turnovers, you have errors.
Yes.
Then you have unforced errors.
Exactly.
Those unforced errors drives a coach crazy because you just come down and the ball goes off your foot.
Exactly.
Or what happened down here, you just fall down. It looks really embarrassing on film too.
Oh, we got the blue towel going at the other end of the floor. We're wiping up some sweat. I don't think it's raining outside.
No, a little perspiration on the floor.
That was from Wooten. That's how you mentioned a while ago, is wiping his hands off on his buddy.
Yeah, those guys are perspiring. They're sweating, but I don't think Mr. Patterson, Mr. James, Charles James, he's not sweating at all.
No, he got 2 early fouls, I believe. Isn't that the one?
I think so.
He's been on the bench a lot.
Oh, nice.
Really looks to be like their primary ball handler. He looks very comfortable with it.
He does. Calling for a pick. Went to the other side. Nice. Again, you're giving up the baseline. Somebody's got to pick that up and force him to pass that ball out.
10 points there for Patterson. He's from Bowling Green.
Oh, whoa. He got away with one there. Titus Fields, Elkhart, Indiana. He's a freshman, 5'9". He's not afraid to go in there.
Not at all.
He had a look in his eyes like, fellas,
this is what I'm going to do.
I'm coming.
And I'm going to go do it.
Right.
He has 5 points this evening, and he's 2 for 2 at the free throw line. And he's got some black, white, and green shoes.
Yeah, I think if I was a coach, I think I'd make it mandatory for all my guys to have elbow pads and knee pads. I don't want you thinking about skinning up your knees when there's a loose ball on the floor.
That's right.
Go get it, man.
Go get it. You see a lot of like girls basketball now. Like they still wear them.
Nice pressure. Got a 10 sound on where. There you go. Nice move, big guy. Nice follow.
Nice follow by Titus Fields.
Yeah. There you go. He is not afraid. He's got a look in his eye. He will go to the basket on you.
They get the ball there in the middle. That's how you break the press. Patterson with the drive in the middle. Off the mark.
That's good. You protect the basket.
He's at it again.
And one. There you go. There you go.
Taking over this game. 11 points. Nice little replay here on your screen. Titus Fields. I got the ball. I'm going to take it to the basket.
Yeah, and finishing. Early on, we were making great moves to the basket, but we weren't finishing.
Exactly.
And now we're finishing, and we're up.
It's great how that works.
It is.
With the ball in the basket, you got a chance.
Yes. Got a little trap going here.
James dribbles right around it, pulls up.
Nice. He gets high on that jumper, too. That's Mr. James.
His first basket. He's 5'8" sophomore from St. Louis. Minute 40 here left in the first half.
Partially blocked by number 22, Sith.
James again. What a ball handler. Nice look inside, but he couldn't corral it.
Traveling. Nice defense.
(41-41). If your Stars here, what are you looking for? Going back to Titus Fields, let him create something?
Yeah. We'll see what he brings to the table. The defense have picked up for our guys. Stars are finishing. He just redeemed himself. Great hands. Way to look.
A lot of tips there. Rip Pitino will be happy with.
Yeah, tip balls. Because once you tip the ball, whatever play you had going on, it's not happening. You've thrown the whole play off.
Hard to get the ball and bounce here for the Stars.
It is. And you got guys that are playing aggressive, moving fast. It's very challenging to get the ball in.
Well, they're going to run 51, whatever that play is.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a zone. 1-3-1 perhaps.
Yeah, we used to holler out 51. We holler out 52. Okay, at that point, boom.
Nice rebound by Daniels. There we go.
You know what? He deserved that. He worked extremely hard. And I was watching him in warm-up. This kid's got a serious vertical. Javante Daniels, Sykeston, Missouri, 6'3" guard.
James again with a nice little pull-up jumper off the mark this time. 2-point lead here for the Stars, 15 seconds. Look for a last-second shot, perhaps. Close to the baseline, on the sideline.
Let it go, bro.
That's going to do it for our first half here. 43 for the Stars, 41 for St. Louis. We're going to be right back with some halftime action. You're watching WKCC basketball action.
My name is Jessica Schmerda, and I go to West Kentucky. A year ago, I was in a dark place, and West Kentucky has really helped me to become a better person, being a single mother with 2 children. I realized that working in that dead-end job was not going to make it, so I'm doing this for my children, and with the faculty and staff here, they have helped me tremendously. Every day, I'm a new person. Every day, I'm able to grow better and stronger inside and out. Where I was last year is not who I am today.
Welcome back, basketball fans. We're here at Haws Gymnasium. As you see, the floor is empty. The teams are in their locker room. What do you think Coach Chumber's saying, Mr. Abraham?
Block out, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Will somebody please block out?
Somebody needs to. We're going to be doing it in practice.
Yeah, one and done. And I'm not talking about guys going to the NBA. I'm talking about guys shooting shots, not getting the rebound, and that's where your fast break points come from. But I must say, looking at that first half, if I had to give an Energizer Bunny Award, that would go to Mr. Lamont Bell, freshman guard from Carruthersville.
Came off the bench.
He did. Great. He did. Also, and we started to play better defense. The press called some turnovers. That's what you want, playing the lane. So we look up now. We're up 3. At one point, we were down 7.
Yes, close to 10. Yes.
Yeah. So we've done better.
And when we started battling back there is when you mentioned Bell coming to the game. Elgin Moore came with the team. Some of the guys off the bench might not get as much opportunity. Come in, provide a great spark.
Yeah, the guard, was it Titus?
Fields.
Yeah, Titus Fields. Man, he's got a stare on him, man. He's coming down the lane, and he's not going to be denied. And you need that. You need very aggressive play, knowing when to pull that trigger, when to pull it out. And so there's some bright spots. I think Coach will talk a little bit, again, about the blocking out, playing defense, not giving up so many points in the paint. Early they were doing that. And then I think maybe St. Louis got a little bit tired because those shots started to come off the front of the rim. Now you expect that if you're shooting threes.
Exactly.
They were point blank range missing those.
Yep.
So we'll see guys coming out and see what we do in the second half.
And then for us as well, like we mentioned all point blank misses that we got, and then towards the end of the first half, we was able to connect on them, and we got the 2-point lead here.
Yeah. So I think overall he'll look at that, and we've been decent from the line. So you want you guys, again, we talked about 70-75% as a team. Will get you where you want to be.
Well, you think about official stats. We're going to take a short break here. We're going to get the man of the hour, Mr. Gary McLean, in here for everything official stats-wise. You're watching WKCTC basketball action.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at workreadykentucky.com.
We are back here at Haws Gymnasium. We got about 10 minutes until the second half begins. That gives us just enough time for Mr. Gary McLean. Anything that I say over here is unofficial. It is not accurate whatsoever. Mr. Gary McLean, he is our official stat bookkeeper, and we appreciate him coming every single game. If you're here at a game, he will be here as well, even if I'm not. Sometimes
that happens.
But, Gary, what did you think about the first half? Other home games that I've been to, there's been a lot of fouls. Not as many.
Not as many fouls today, which is a good thing, and it makes it a little easier. I mean, the only problem is they've got such few players. They have 4 players with 3 fouls each.
Exactly. That's going to be something to look forward to.
That's going to be a determining factor, I'm thinking, and so we'll see what happens with it now.
Give me the rundown of the Stars scoring here in the first half.
Well, how about me doing that for you?
Do it.
I'll just do it. All right. We got Javante Daniel. He had 4 points. Dre Smith did not score. Mike Crothers had 1 point. Alex Van Hook did not score. Titus Fields was high man during that first half with 11. DeAndre Beard, he had 5. Quincy McDonald, he had 5. Jashad Fleming was not able to play during that first half. Lamonte Bell had 7. Al McFarland had 2. Elgin Moore had 4. Jamison Hicks did not score, and Marshawn Morrissey, he had 4 for a total of 43 points with 9 fouls during the first half.
Very balanced attack there. Had a lot of people scoring.
Yeah, a lot of people scoring, and that's a really good thing, because I think the last game that we were here, the other team, almost every one of their players that scored, and we had like 3 that were scoring.
Oh, wow.
So it made it hard, really hard. For St. Louis, we have Trey Patterson. He had 10. We had Robbie Hughes did not play. We had Charles James had 2. Darius Riley did not score. Sterling Wooten had 10. Jarman Williams had 8. Javon Stith he played, did not score. And Damani Jarrett, he had 11. And for 41 points, and they had 15 fouls.
That Jarrett, he was getting anything he wanted to inside.
31 and 13, both of those two, they were scoring machines.
They were doing whatever they wanted.
I had to keep a real close eye whether it was 31 or whether it's 13. I mean,
you flip-flop those there. You got flip-flop. Makes you have to pay attention more, Gary.
It does. It makes me stay on my toes.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to be looking forward to an exciting second half, and we will see you after the game, hopefully for a Stars victory.
Sounds good. I like it.
You're watching WKCTC basketball action.
At West Kentucky Community and Technical College, we offer online classes that are flexible, affordable, and fit your life. Classes to help you make a better life for yourself and your family.
Half of the classes that I took at WKCTC were online. I took those because they were convenient, because they allowed me to go at my own pace, and they allowed me to work.
Online classes can allow you to start or advance your education while you are still working or taking care of your family.
I would say to people that are motivated and disciplined to definitely take some online classes at WKCTC.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium. At this time, I want to give a very special thank you to the guys behind the scenes, in the truck, as I like to say. Me and Mr. Abraham, we just come. We didn't do anything to set any of this up. There's cameras shining on us, making us look better. There's a camera and everything. To all the guys, Dan Shepard, Brandon Story, Lawrence Johnson, Caleb Buford, we appreciate you guys and what y'all do for us. And it makes it easier on this end. It makes the people at home get to watch a good basketball game.
Yeah, you watch these ball games on TV, man, and you see and it's a reason that as the telecast starts to wind down, that the play-by-play guys, they mention all of those folks in the truck.
Exactly, because it's important.
Well, I'm telling you, man, you never hear them unless something goes wrong.
Exactly.
It's kind of like the sound man in the band,
right?
But, they do a great job, man.
We've been able to do this for, I think, several years now, to stream it live on YouTube. It's great for the college. It's great for these young guys to getting exposure.
Yeah, and it's a great service to the locals, man. To turn on a cold night. You don't want to get out and you just turn it on and you can watch and you get to know the players a little bit. But they're only here 2 years.
Exactly.
So the more opportunities you get to interact with these guys, either personally or in-personally in a ball game, it's all the better.
Even more of a reason to come out and watch and play as well. We just have so much support here at West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Dr. Reese, can say so many nice things about him, what he's done for the program as well, and just continue to support it. People like Amy Elmore, they don't get the credit, Yeah,
they do.
Amy Elmore, she's over there working concession stands right now, so it's just, and it's great too, if you're a player, a lot of times you'll see professors, your teachers in college, they'll come out and watch you. You can speak a whole lot about that. What about that? When you played at Kentucky, what does that mean?
I mean, it's a lot. And, of course, when I went to Kentucky back in the late 70s, man, there was, 23, 24,000 students on board. When you talk about junior college, and it's like that across the state of Kentucky, Elizabethtown, Madisonville,
Exactly.
the community connects with these guys. And on this campus, you look up, you see a professor just earlier today, you had his class, and he's got a hot dog and some nachos checking you out.
Exactly.
I don't know if he gives you any more points on that paper if you play well. I don't know how that works, but it is an opportunity. It's more of a close-knit type of family atmosphere, and that's always important because a lot of these guys are a long way from home, man.
Exactly. Absolutely. Coach Chumler, he really reaches out and tries to bring in people from all states, kind of.
Yeah,
so that's true too.
Yeah, and if you're a parent back home and your kid is away, that's important. You want to know that they're looked after, that they feel welcome.
Absolutely. It means a lot to a family as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure does. Well, let's take a minute break or so, and we'll be right back here with the second half here at Haws Gymnasium. Stars are going to be up by 2. You're watching WKCTC basketball action.
At West Kentucky Community and Technical College, we offer online classes that are flexible, affordable, and fit your life. Classes to help you make a better life for yourself and your family.
Half of the classes that I took at WKCTC were online. I took those because they were convenient, because they allowed me to go at my own pace, and they allowed me to work.
Online classes can allow you to start or advance your education while you are still working or taking care of your family.
I would say to people that are motivated and disciplined to definitely take some online classes at WKCTC.
Welcome back, basketball fans. Me and Mr. Abraham, we're just talking about some football. It's not like you get to sit beside a Kentucky legend every day. So,
well, I don't know about a legend.
We was talking about some, basically in a sense, home court advantages. He was talking about going down to LSU and playing all the SEC games, and that's a big thing too. So I want to encourage more people to maybe come out and watch some games too here at Haws Gymnasium. Because there is such a thing as a home court.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, man, you look around now and the guys are playing better. Halftime is all about adjustments.
Exactly.
So I'm sure the coaches, Coach Chumler went in and do some chalk talk with his guys, and Coach Collins went in and got his point across, hopefully. And we'll come out and then we'll see what's different.
Adjustments.
We'll see what's different here than it was as we wound down the second quarter in that first half.
Absolutely. We will have James starting for the St. Louis Community College Archers. He got in some early foul trouble. Another thing that Mr. Gary McLean mentioned while he was off the set, he mentioned that there was, I think, 3 or 4 people that had 3 fouls.
Oh, yeah.
So that's something for us to look at too as well.
Absolutely. Shuffling those feet. This is not what he drew
That's
up
not
on
what
the
we wanted.
Not coming out of the halftime.
That was not the play that was drew up on the whiteboard, I promise.
No.
Good little trap there by Daniels and Fields. We'll go up there and intercept that pass.
Yeah, you got it. And that's when you kind of turn into a DB.
Absolutely.
On that.
Man-to-man here for the Stars as well. That's James with the basketball. Fadeaway three-pointer. Or to make a bounce pass like that inside the paint.
Yeah, that's all right, big guy.
Way to clear it out.
Yeah, that's Hicks. Jameson Hicks with the rebound. So we gave him one right off the bat. Now we need to put this in and go up.
That's right. Settle it down here. You can see their halftime adjustments of pressure on the defensive end. McDonald for the corner three. One done.
Well, that was a nice dish right there.
Quick fast break point.
Yeah. You got to get back, cut the ball off, stop the ball. It was too deep in the lane to do anything. You got to stop them right at the free throw line.
Morrissey with the rebound. We're going to have a second chance here. See what the Stars can do. Nice back door.
Yeah, if he goes up with that ball instead of putting it on the floor, when he put the ball on the floor right there, he gave the defense a chance to react to him. That was a nice pass.
Exactly.
That was a nice pass from Morrissey. If he catches that ball and go up with it, he had a better chance of making that maybe an and-one play.
And I think it's great, too, what McDonald did moving without the basketball.
Yeah.
McDonald's 4 for 6 at the free throw line tonight. He has 6 points total. Could hear a pin drop here in the gym. All of a sudden, boom, it's quiet.
Yeah, we're at the free throw line. So when they're at the free throw line, we can get as loud as we want. You know, that play right there set up from the baseline down there.
Exactly.
That kid stayed active. He ran the baseline. That exactly where that play was supposed to go.
Not really sure what they're talking about here. Did you catch anything like that? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
St. Louis going to take a little opportunity for a little timeout and talk to their team.
Technical foul.
Not sure if someone was not in the book or something.
I heard something about touching the ball.
Well, earlier in the first half, it gave them a warning because they touched the ball after the basket. So I bet you they touched the ball here, and that's their second warning technical.
Yeah. Wow.
So, in a case like that, just leave the ball alone, let us get it, and we'll go back again.
You know, you think about some of the banging that we've seen, and you get a technical for touching the ball. You didn't hold it, you just touched it, right?
No. So in a case like that, do you get the technical on that person who touched it?
Well,
team
it's a team. It's not a personal foul.
Technical. Gotcha.
But if you get a second one, you disqualify.
Yeah. Don't touch the ball.
Yeah. After you score, leave it alone.
Referee's letting us know that.
Okay.
We kind of figured it out there. But thankful for them to explain it to us as well.
Yeah.
That's good remembering on their part. They remember they called one first half.
And it can't
been a long time.
And it can get a little. If you want to run,
exactly.
After a made basket, that is an advantage to the defense if you got a guy holding the ball just for a second.
It can be very impactful in the game. Very much so. Morrissey at the line, 4 points, 2 for 2 at the line. Nice rotation on his shot.
Yeah, he's a big guy, got a nice soft touch. When I was in high school, I told the coach that he was getting on me for missing these easy bunnies. And I was like, come on, coach. He said, did you know? And he took 2 basketballs, walked up on a ladder, and dropped them in the cylinder at the same time. I'm like, what?
You don't think about how big it is.
Yeah, after that, I can make this. Nice defense. Nice defense.
It can be a visual thing, can't it?
Yeah, it can be.
Daniels with the corner three off the mark. We've said that a lot.
Okay, yeah, and look at this.
Gotta get back on defense.
Defense, man.
14 points for Wooten.
Yeah, he's playing a good game.
Very good game.
All tied up.
Low scoring game for the Stars. We're typically always above 100.
We're going to have to pick it up to get 100. Bad pass.
There's James. I like him as a point guard. He seems to be a tough little point guard.
Number 4?
Yes,
Yeah.
Charles James there. Goes after that rebound like that.
Yeah, those guys are tough. Nice soft touch there by Wooten. He's been their mainstay. He's been the most consistent player they've had tonight.
That's right. He's a player. Definitely would assume he would have the opportunity to go play elsewhere after junior college.
Yeah.
Nice move by Daniels.
That vertical, he elevates over the defense. That's a great luxury to have. If you can elevate, the higher you jump, the longer you can hang in the air.
That's right. And that's what you was mentioning. He had a big vertical for a game. I think that's who he was talking about. I watched him at halftime too. He can jump.
Yeah, he can get off the floor.
Stars here in our man-to-man. Fields and Patterson going after it.
Patterson
gets the edge.
Yeah, now before he got beat on the baseline, and he had to hold. Referee was right on that one.
A good call. You can see that in this replay on the screen.
Yeah, and he's got
that arm on him.
Yeah, and Fields, he's got a couple of words for Daniel, letting him know, you gotta talk to me. Let me know where he is. Nice D. There you go. A lot of hustle. Lamont, that was a great job.
And you see him early here in the second half. He came in, provided a great spark, getting rewarded for it. Got deep position in the post.
Yeah,
unable to finish.
Yeah, you got to hit. If you get it that close to the rim,
it's got to go in the bucket.
Yeah.
Fields and James here, 5'8" apiece, going after it.
I tell you what, big fella, double nickel, Mr. Morsi, he put the ball on the floor, took it between the legs, and forced a foul on St. Louis. It's such a great asset to a player to be able to create their own shot, get their own separation, having handles, going left and right.
Few people can.
Yeah. You talk to these young guys, and whenever I talk to young players, I ask them what's the weakest part of their game. And if they're left-handed, they'll say, my right hand. And then my next question is, how long have you known that that's the weakest part of your game? You're a junior now.
Exactly.
So
you've had time to work on it.
That's it. That's exactly right.
Morsi 5 for 5 at the line. He's got 7 points.
Nice arc on it. See, when you shoot the ball with that kind of arc, it gives it an opportunity to go in.
That's all you need, just the opportunity.
Yeah.
Never up, never in.
Yeah. See, on a move like that, you gotta get your feet. You have to move laterally, man.
Yes.
And if he gets there and cuts him off,
and
now
use that sideline.
Yeah. That sideline is not your friend. You can use it as a sixth man.
Yes.
Well, that shot is just not falling for James. He's got good lift on it.
Yes, that's not the problem at all there.
Mr. Moore from Sykeston, Missouri, freshman, 6'8".
6 points there leads us into the full court press.
Great help defense coming up. So the Stars picked up the defense, playing at. They played the press better, pretty good the first half, but the intensity is picked up a little bit here in the second.
And that can make all the difference.
Yeah.
Wooten looks inside the Jarrett. Nice little move there. Too easy.
He is graceful, man. He's a good player.
They are talkative on the defensive end. That's
technical. Apparently, he said Mr. James said something that the referee didn't like.
He said something, that's right.
He teed him up quick.
It must have been a very certain word or something that triggered that whistle.
Yeah, every referee's got their point.
Lamont Mel unable to.
Yeah, he's slapping
connect.
himself. You got to hit these. So that's 2 technical fouls
For them.
on St. Louis coming out.
I bet they didn't plan for that in halftime either.
Yeah,
If you think about planning for the second half. 3 for 4 off the line for Bell. Able to connect on 1. So again, that was like a James. He deflected the ball out of bounds and said something to the referee.
Yeah, man. I mean, and you get that. You get caught.
Make-up call. I don't know. Foul on Lamont Bell, offensive foul.
Yeah. And the guys from St. Louis felt like they're getting a little home cooking here. So they're treating that as as a little bit of a make-up call, maybe.
Nice move there by Darius Riley, Belmont, Texas.
Beaumont,
Texas.
Yeah, he had it. These guys are getting a little hyped up, using that technical foul maybe as a rallying call. That was a nice move.
That was his first points of the game. That was above the rim.
Yeah.
Bell to the corner for Daniels. In and out.
See, we're still not blocking off.
That's right. Only 3 made threes in the whole game for both teams. St. Louis has not hit one yet.
This kid is going off. Riley.
Somebody said something to him, too.
Yeah, he's taking over.
1-point lead for St. Louis.
When the ball is falling like that, it just energizes the whole squad.
It makes it look like it's the ocean.
Yeah, man. As Malik Monk used to say when he was at Kentucky, the rim was big.
Yeah.
The rim was big.
And that can make all the difference.
That's it, man. When it's big like that, you can throw it in. It doesn't matter where you shoot it, it's going to go in.
Stars able to get the ball in, but such great defense from St. Louis. Nice shot there by Bell. 10 points.
Whoa.
I wonder if we'll be able to get a replay on that one. That was above the rim.
Daniels was not going to let that happen. Watch this kid elevate. You are not getting.
No thanks.
You know, as these guys train to get ready for the season, and you see a lot of one-legged training, guys jumping. You look at a game, how many times, like that move right there, how many times these athletes come down on one leg? And so there's drills for that. You come down on one leg more times than not. And so to avoid injury, keep it at a minimum, you train so many different ways of change direction, speed and agility. Just watch these guys. They'll
like body control. Things like that.
Yeah.
Daniels with the cross-court pass to Beard. He's been pretty quiet here this season. Nice back door by Bell.
A little bit too far underneath the rim.
Here comes all those fouls.
Who was that? 5? Yeah. Chicago freshman. These guys are taking it to the rim.
Yeah, St. Louis still has not hit a 3 this game. They've taken limited.
They shot too many in the warm-up, man.
Daniels with another 3. No arch at all on that one.
Yeah, he shot that short. he's coming down. He's on the way down when you release that ball.
Riley, he's got the hot hand. 2-on-1 fast break. See if we can capitalize.
Nice. That is Lamont Bell.
Very solid game for Bell off the bench.
Yeah. There you go. Turn over.
Kind of unfortunate series of events
there. You would think we would get that, but
a little unfortunate there. We got a timeout here on the floor after this replay. We're going to take a timeout. You're watching WKCTC basketball action.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at workreadykentucky.com.
Welcome back, basketball fans. We're here at Haws Gymnasium again. 12:20 to go in the second half. 2-point lead for St. Louis.
I guarantee you, Coach may not say much during the game, but in the timeout,
you can kind of see it there in your screen there.
He's
far left.
He is no doubt. He is challenging his guys right now to the next 12 minutes to play like they're capable of playing.
Absolutely.
He's got veins popping out of his neck. He sits over here and you see the young guy up in the sweats, like it's no doubt who's running things over there.
Absolutely. You know who is running it. See that?
Oh, he sits over there like he's a dentist, man. He's just got his legs crossed. He's a firehouse, man.
He let loose there in that halftime huddle, that little timeout huddle.
He's challenging them, man.
Here they come with the defense. Good ball movement for the Stars. Make them work.
Oh, that's a tough shot. Oh, look at that pass. Oh, you gotta finish. You gotta finish.
Here comes Patterson on the break. Weak. Went up pretty weak there. Out of bounds Stars.
So that didn't hurt us.
Things are picking up a little bit.
Yeah.
The intensity, the trash talking.
The coach is firing up. Whoa.
Nice,
there you go. Pass the ball around. That was patient. Coach likes that. We tied up again, 60-all.
Again, low-scoring game here for the Stars.
It is, man.
Take a win however you can. Online I was doing a little research. The St. Louis, this team, they're shooting 43% from the three-point line. They have not made one here this evening.
And one, yeah.
Sterling Wooten and one.
He's their big-time play right here. You see the replay here from the camera up above. They even did the pause a little bit. That's still pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Sterling Wooten at the line. He's been there a lot this evening, and he's made a lot.
He's money.
7 for 8 at the free throw line.
Yeah, that's what you want, man.
Bell with the three-pointer. That's Mark.
Thought he was going to get the bounce.
A little shooter's touch.
Look. Yeah, so at 10:40 of the second half, they're up 3 here. If they convert these two, that'll put them up 5. We'll need to score on that next trip down, because you get a little halfway through the second half, and you get a little cushion there. Things start to get a little tight.
Wooten at the line again. His 10th time, looking to make it 9 for 10. Look at those shoes. Jinxed him. He didn't like the shoes.
You got some orange and some turquoise and some. Whoa.
You know, I went to the circus on Sunday. That'd fit right in.
Bang, there you go.
3 points.
That's Mr. Bell. Boom, oh, here we go.
There's Wooten. Back and forth. Back and forth.
Go.
3-point lead for St. Louis. Inside the boards.
There you go, big
Nice
man.
move.
Nice. A postman, you got to have at least 3 moves. An up and under, that was perfect.
10 points for Morrissey. Again, the press for the Stars. St. Louis never had too much trouble breaking it.
Yeah, and that press slows it up a little bit. It makes them.
You know, that might be a factor.
Whoa! Yeah, great defense by number 55, Morrissey, on Jared on that. He made a move turn. He didn't go for the head fake and stood his ground. The ball got hung up on his midsection actually, and they caused the guy to move his feet.
Patterson playing defense on Dre Smith for the Stars at top of the key. 1 against 1.
Nice shot. Soft roll.
Dre Smith with his first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, so you look up now. They're up 1. Good defensive stop right here.
Nice take.
Nice.
Bad pass.
Playing the passing lanes. Oh, you got to finish. Use the backboard, bro.
Got to finish.
Kick it off the glass. Yeah, that was
They
a nice
used
play.
the backboard.
Yeah. Jared is
Sterling Wooten.
Wooten. Heard that name a lot.
I got him for about 22. Beard for the corner 3.
Bang.
Bingo.
There you go.
His second of the night, 8 points.
They missed the pass right there. Wooten was wide open. There you
Patterson way off the mark.
Who's he throwing it to?
Another out of control pass there.
That one right there. Sometimes hold it. He led him just a little bit too far. That's one of those unforced errors right there. Mm-hmm. You have control of the ball and you throw it away. And in a game like this, you got it back. Let's see what we do with it. Oh, big man. he's shaking his head. He's saying, y'all can't guard me. That was number 5. That was Beard.
That was above the rim.
A little alley-oop there.
Couldn't connect. 4-point lead here for the Stars.
Yeah, timeout. Now watch, Coach. He is not happy. He is not happy.
We're going to see something here.
He is not happy.
Let's take a short break here. You're watching WKCTC basketball action. And we're back here, folks. We got under 8 minutes to go. A 4-point lead for the Stars. Trying to figure out what is being said in all the in the timeout huddle.
As the kids say, we're trying to ear hustle over here. He's very animated, telling his guys to. I'm just reading the sign language. Be aggressive. Hang on to the ball. Get your teammates involved.
That's right. We're talking about Coach Terry Collins over here for St. Louis.
Yeah, I can't see
where we're positioned over here in the corner. We're right beside him.
I can't see Coach Chumler, but he's got to like the intensity that the Stars have put on the last couple of minutes.
As a player, your coach gets into it like that. What does it do for you?
Well, it depends on the player.
Yep.
Sometimes you just got to know your crew. Certain guys you can snatch up, and they take that as a challenge to prove you wrong. Other guys, you get into them like that, they shut down.
Exactly.
So you got to know, you got to work it like a clutch on a heel, man.
Very, very true. Got the ball in the middle. That's how you break the press.
Kick it to the wing. Textbook. Boom.
Donald with the rebound. Good rebound there for the Stars.
Yeah.
On one shot. Good defense there by James.
Yeah, like I was talking before about when St. Louis was up a couple of points. Now, if we score here, go on a little bit of a run, you start to see guys taking some shots that aren't very good shots. They feel an urgency. We'll see how this works out in the next couple of minutes. Yeah, this is a tight. You were right earlier. It's a tough spot to get a ball inbound because the players are almost on the floor, the bench.
A little better positioning there since the ball went out of bounds.
They moved it.
Got the ball and bounced to McDonald.
Turnover.
Kind of looked like a kick ball, but it wasn't called. I'm not sure if it was. Hard to see sometimes down here in the corner.
Let's see if they can take advantage of this turnover. Yep, double nickel. Call Morrissey on that. Again, you look at that. If he moves his feet and get in front of the guy, and again, if you're on defense, you can split that back line. One foot can be in bounds and one foot can be out of bounds.
Patterson took advantage of it and drove baseline, though. He's going to be at the line looking for point number 13 and 14. Unless they called it 1-1. They called the foul. Yeah, 1-1 here.
Both teams are in the bonus. Free throws are so huge, man, in a tight game.
Makes all the difference.
You get to the bonus, and then you can't do anything with the bonus, and that's why, as a team, you want your team shooting at least 75% as a team.
Beard had nowhere to go with it once it drove in the lane. Kicked it back out. Good possession here so far. See if we can capitalize. Nice.
Yeah, he has nice handles for a big guy.
12 points for Beard. Majority of them coming here in the second half. Wide open three here for James.
And let it go.
Their first three of the game comes with 6 minutes to go.
That is crazy.
Something like that can get a team going as well.
Look, they're going to let him go.
Heat check.
Great rebound right there.
And that ball was turning sideways.
Yeah.
Spin on that one.
Daniels did a good job of rebounding, but couldn't cash in. Need a defensive stop here.
Over the back, possibly.
Yeah, you got
second chance opportunity.
Jared and McFarland is banging in the paint, man.
$15 seconds on the shot clock. Off mark. This is going to be the third opportunity to score.
That'll kill you in the long run.
Our defense is already fatiguing on this possession, as you can see. Try to get the box out.
Yeah, they're looking inside.
James with the ball, under 10 on the shot clock. They've milked the clock a lot on this possession.
Wow.
I don't know if I saw that
3-1.
one. Straight Rams.
3-1.
Offensive.
That was Wood, number 13.
He kind of came in there at the very end. I don't know about that one. But it doesn't matter what we think. It's what the referees think.
That's what they call.
Let's take a short break here. You're watching WKCTC basketball action.
Man, those guys,
We're back here at Haws Gymnasium talking about the uniforms again.
Talking about the footwear of these young men. They're all over the map. But, you know, if the ball goes in and you can rebound and play defense, coach is like, you know what?
That's all that matters.
I'll give up on it. I'll give in on the shoes, fellas.
That's right. We got less than 5 here to go. A 2-point lead for the Stars.
Yeah, I think from this point moving forward, every possession comes a little bit more important. You don't have enough time to recover. So you want good shots. If you got open shots, take them. Very selective. You drive the lane. Make sure you know what you're doing when you get in there. So coming up, critical part of the game for both teams because there's only a 2-point difference.
Exactly. Referee still communicating something over there on the Stars bench. Not sure what this is about either. But Beard will be shooting free throws.
You know, the referees, you know, we started this thing. They were letting the guys play.
They really were.
And so they were kind of setting the table for possibly some of those technical fouls.
Exactly.
You know, the guys are like, oh, what? We're not as
earlier in the game.
Yeah, I mean, what? I said that earlier, and you didn't say anything.
Got to be consistent with it. Whether one way or the other, just be consistent.
So maybe the guys felt like they needed to powwow at halftime and make some adjustments on their own.
Looks like something's on the floor. I don't know if it's blood. One of the referees is pointing at the floor.
He's talking about his shoes. Man, look at those shoes.
Yeah,
Where'd you get those?
Look at those kicks. How many different colors are on there?
Yeah, is that legal?
I think it definitely is. Somebody's got blood on them.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, he's got some pretty basics. He has some black basics.
He ain't even talking about those shoes, that's for sure.
Right.
Not talking about his shoes at all.
Easily, the referee looked at anything on me.
Well, it gives us the opportunity to talk about the upcoming schedule here for the Stars. We will be back in action on Tuesday, December the 11th. We will be playing Elizabethtown. Tuesday, December 11th, Elizabethtown here at home. That's the next home game. I believe that's scheduled for a 6 o'clock start, so a little bit earlier. Not sure about that one. Then that will be the last opportunity you can see the Stars play in Haws Gymnasium this year.
Wow.
Well, because then it goes to January.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. There's still some more games.
That's a long road trip,
There's still some more in January and February.
That's a long road trip.
Before Christmas, that's the last one is December 11th.
Unless
there might be a makeup game in there.
Yeah, you're talking about Elizabethtown, man. Tillman football, the last 4 years in a row, we've made it to the second round of the Class 3A playoffs, and we've ended our season. They've ended our season at E-Town for 4 years in a row, and it's
wow.
Yeah, they did it this year too. And it's
adds more fuel for next year, right?
Yeah. Always. Always.
There was some blood or something. Got the blue towel back out there. We're gonna get some explanation here. Here, would you like to tell us? You tell us on the. We need a replay of who?
No, we don't have a.
Referee's wanting to know the replay of something. Did you catch that?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's what he wanted to know. He wanted to know if we caught it. I don't think we have that capability yet.
No.
But the boys in the truck are working on it.
That's right. That's right. I'm not sure what kind of replay he wanted. Who got the foul?
I don't know. You got 3 guys out there. Y'all didn't catch it?
I thought there was blood on the floor. That's what we were talking about. But anyway, that's Beard at the line. He's got the hot hand here.
Yeah, he's really played better the second half.
Sure has. 14 points. 3 for 4 at the line. Break the press pretty easily, but it's at 20 seconds before they get into the offense.
Yeah, I think they're really missing I think St. Louis is really missing an opportunity because number 31 is got the post set, and they haven't gone to him yet.
Third chance opportunity there for the Archers. Sterling Wooten. Have you ever heard of that name before?
Yeah, he's
had tonight.
Big man with the follow.
He's getting everything right now.
Yeah, that's his, man.
And I would say the Stars have been in this press 90% of the game.
It's paid dividends for him.
It really has. And I think, I was thinking in my head earlier, like, that might have played somewhat of a contribution to the low-scoring game because we're slowing them down. They're not able to get through the offense as quickly.
That's right.
Slows things down just a little bit.
Yeah, you got to really think about where you're putting the ball. And then once you break the press, if you don't go straight to the hoop, you go back and you set it up, Whole time that 30-second clock is ticking.
It's going.
Yeah.
It's going. This is Riley at the line. He's got 4 points, but he's 0 for 2 at the line. From Beaumont, Texas, a 6'1 sophomore. And, of course, as soon as I say he's 0 for 2, he hits one.
Okay, here we go. Under 4 minutes.
Crucial.
Good shots. Feed it right. Feed it to him.
That was a good shot.
Feed the beast, boy. Feed him. I tell you what. I look at their makeup, and that was Morrissey. Him and Beard, they've really taken over the paint, and and St. Louis really doesn't have the body to match up with those guys.
Especially when we're in attack mode.
Yeah. Well, they're finishing some of those shots they were missing in the first half, and that's the difference, really, if you look at it.
6 for 6 at the line for Morrissey.
Nice.
7 for 7.
Yeah, this time of game, free throws.
13 points total.
Both teams in the bonus. So you got
kind of hot potato right here, going back and forth. Gets Patterson an easy layup. About 15 points here for Patterson. Mainly everything close around the basket.
Whoa.
There's an arch-looking shot there.
Yeah, Lamont Bell.
That's his third 3 of the game.
That was big too, man.
Doubled the lead there for the Stars, going from 3 to 6.
Beard with the rebound, kicks it over.
Got a little momentum.
Nice. Lamont Bell. Yeah, Carruthersville freshman.
Biggest lead of the game for the Stars.
Yeah, so now we're starting to open it up a little bit. So look for St. Louis to start launching here in a little bit. Start launching threes. Nice. Yes, it's
3-point shot, Trey Patterson.
Yeah, it's a good thing Wooten didn't hurt himself on that. He fell awkwardly.
Yes, he sure did. He was able to get it though without traveling.
So he'll go for the line for 2. That's Daniel. And he goes to the hole so hard. He gets up so high.
It was a nice finish on that last play there by Bell. Nice replay. Nice job by the guys in the truck.
Yeah. 2 minutes.
Fouled out. That's big.
Yeah, man. I really don't think they really took advantage of him late in the second half. He had our guys posted up and they never dropped. He's got a nice game.
Exactly. I got him down for 15 points.
Yeah, but you look, how many did he have in the second half?
Very, very little.
Yeah. So coach maybe look at film and show some guys if they don't pull this out, that they had some opportunities. Yeah, they're starting to open it up a little bit now. Much higher score in second half.
Absolutely, it has been. I like that Coach Summer still staying with the press.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. He's feeling it, man. He's feeling it. And his buddy gets the rebound and puts it in. You got number 5 and number 55. They're taking over.
They're feeling good. Riley for 3.
Yeah. They're going to start launching them now with $1:13 left.
That's right, they got 3 threes made now.
I'm surprised they're not pressing.
It's going to be a timeout for the Stars, I do believe. We're going to keep it here. Folks, talk about the last minute of this game.
Yeah, I'm surprised that St. Louis isn't pressing now, trying to get a turnover. Because, you know, with 1:08 left in the game, you know, that 43% percentage from,
yes.
They'll start launching them here. That's why it's important to get that cushion when you have the opportunity, hitting your free throws.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of free throws for both teams, and both teams made them pretty well tonight. But again, for the Stars, we made 6 threes, and they've only made 3 as a team. And like you mentioned, they're going to be start firing them up here.
Yeah.
68 seconds left.
Second half, we started getting neither team is blocking out very well. But what was happening in the second half, we're starting to get those second half shots and putting them in, whereas St. Louis, they're getting second chance shots, but they're missing them.
Exactly.
We were missing a ton of them in the first half.
Things have changed a little bit to our favor.
Yep.
You always want that. You always do. So a 5-point lead here for the Stars. We're going to be inbounding it on the sideline.
A little bit more room over there.
Yeah. When you get over there, it gets to the benches, there's not much room at all. So the Beard, he's got the hot hand, taking a very casual stroll over there to get the ball.
Yeah.
Man-to-man for St. Louis.
Yeah. See, now you go to the free throw line and you hit your free throws. And there's nothing the other team can do about
That's
it.
right. Time stopped. Chance to put 2 more points on the board for Quincy McDonald. He's 4 for 6 there this evening.
Yeah. Now, if we go to the line and we miss it with the clock stopped,
that's right.
that plays into St. Louis's favor.
I believe they called the foul on the wrong person. They called it on James, which would have been his 5th foul, but instead they changed it to Riley, who is number 5. I think. We're going to get it settled out. Quincy McDonald's going to be at the line, shooting a double bonus.
Fouls on Trey Patterson, his 2nd.
That we talked about. Clock stop.
So we're up 5.
Up 5 points.
58. Yeah. So we need to hit this one.
Still a 2-possession game.
Nice press. Nice press. Eat up that clock. Boom, you don't want to foul. Keep the clock moving. That's when you really got to move your feet. That's a good defense right there, man.
Nice looking block.
Look at that boy. Caruthersville, Missouri freshman, Lamont Bell.
Very solid game for Lamont Bell.
Yeah.
Play the fouling game here now. Stars up by 6. Someone's running for the exit there.
Yeah, he's got a foul.
Across the floor.
Yeah, St. Louis got a foul now.
Fouls on number 1, Trey Patterson, his third.
It's going to send Beard to the line. He definitely had a hot hand here in the second half.
Yeah, and his buddy over there, number 55, Morrissey also. And then you had Lamont Bell. He's had a solid game since he came off the bench in the first half and
provided a lot of energy. The Energizer Bunny Award.
Yeah, man. That's what you want. That's what you want. You know, some people may say, well, maybe he'll start next week. Not necessarily. You want a guy that you can plug in that's going to give you a lift off the bench.
Exactly. That's why they have an award in the NBA, a 6-man award.
Yeah.
Because it does matter.
Yeah. Yeah, that about did it right there.
That's right. Another 2 free throws coming for the Stars, making it a 10-point game. This game's out of reach.
Well, they're trying to hit 100.
They're trying. We're getting closer.
It didn't look like it.
Out of that first half, man, there ain't no chance.
It did not look like it at all.
There was no chance at all. Be sure and stay tuned, folks, for the post-game show. We'll have Mr. Gary McClain back on the set. We'll probably have a few players as well and interview them. It's always a good time for the players. And again, it's going to be a West Kentucky Tech Star victory this evening. Even if we do miss some free throws.
Oh, yeah, at this point, if you're going to miss them, now's the time to miss them.
No pressure here for Quincy McDonald. Basket there by Stith. That was his 4th point of the game. They are not going to foul. They're going to let the clock go out. Hopefully, maybe. If we can hang on to it. Hot potato.
That's it.
There we go. 94 for the Stars, 87 for St. Louis. Good home victory here for the Stars this evening.
Yeah, it was a tale of 2 halves. The first half, we weren't finishing at the rim. We never did get that block out figured out. But the second half, we started finishing at the rim, got some turnovers, hit our free throws, and big game from Lamont Bell.
Very much
from top to bottom, and then we had some guys. We had Morrissey came in second half from Ellington, Missouri, freshman. He came in and played, and Darnell Beard from Chicago, Illinois. He had a big game. So
big time players right there.
Yeah, and so moving forward, you gotta be encouraged by that. Look at the film if Coach films it and look and shows the guys, look, you got to block out. Otherwise, it was a pretty solid game. It started out slow, and they picked it up the second half.
Absolutely. Well, Mr. Abraham, I sure do appreciate you stepping in this evening.
Not a problem,
man. It was fun. Maybe we can do it again sometime. I really appreciate it.
All right, guys.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with some players and the coach. You're watching WKCTC basketball action.
At West Kentucky Community and Technical College, we offer online classes that are flexible, affordable, and fit your life. Classes to help you make a better life for yourself and your family.
Half of the classes that I took at WKCTC were online. I took those because they were convenient, because they allowed me to go at my own pace and they allowed me to work.
Online classes can allow you to start or advance your education while you are still working or taking care of your family.
I would say to people that are motivated and disciplined to definitely take some online classes at WKCTC.
Welcome back here, basketball fans. We're here with the coach, Mike Chumbler. Coach, we had a very good game here this season, a 7-point victory over St. Louis Community College. That's a big win for us.
Oh, that's a big win for us, and that's kind of how we've been this year. We're kind of up and down. The teams that we've lost bad to, and I went back and I looked, the teams that we've lost bad to, which is Columbia State, Mineral Area, and I can't tell you the other ones.
They're top notch.
Their overall record's 22-4.
Wow.
And
yes.
the other 4 teams, we should have beat them. We just turned into freshmen there at the end. Coach Collins does a great job with that team. It's the first time we went back to our old 1-2-2 tonight.
Exactly.
And
90% of the game, I think you played it. It
we
really slowed the game down.
Well, it's just that I'm a Duke fan.
Yeah.
So, I've been watching them, but I don't have that kind of athletes. But we got effort, and that's
exactly.
what we had a great 2 days of practice, and really probably the best 2 days of practice we've had in 2 months. And I'm really proud of how the guys responded. They came out and played hard.
You definitely had the recipe for success here this evening.
We just went back to what we used to do all the time. We went back to a straight 1-2-2 press and ran the dribble drive. And
maybe
simplified
more
things.
of it next game, maybe.
I'd say you'll probably see a lot more.
No, I believe. Now, have we rescheduled the Earl C. Clements yet?
Yes, it's December 4th.
December 4th. So that will be the next home game. That'll be next Tuesday.
Yeah, it'll be next week.
Next Tuesday evening. And then after that, we'll have, again, Elizabethtown coming to town, a familiar foe.
Yes, and Elizabethtown, they're very good this year. Very good. Elizabethtown will be a tough road to hoe. But, we're just going to enjoy tonight, and, we'll get back in here tomorrow.
All that matters.
And it's good to get back on track.
One step at a time. Yeah. That's right. So good to have you back on the show. Nice victory at home.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next time, okay? Stay tuned. We're going to have some players on the show as well. You're watching WKCTC Basketball Action.
All right. Thank you.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at workreadykentucky.com.
We are back here at Haws Gymnasium with one of the stars here this evening, Mr. Lamont Bell from Caruthersville, Missouri. Now, I'm not going to tally up how many points I got you for because it's unofficial,
right.
But a very good game overall, offensively and defensively.
Thank you.
So what can you say about this game? How did it feel out there to you? You came off the bench, gave a great spark for the team.
Right. Well, Coach told me at the beginning of the game, make the team better.
Absolutely.
And I always come off the bench with a spark for defense. Then, we had 2 hard days of practice and working hard, helping my teammates get better. So we just came out and.
Has there been something Coach has been focusing on in practice more, like boxing out or something like that?
Yes, boxing out, rebound, hustling, moving on defense, scrambling, all over the place.
I know, like other home games, we had a real trouble boxing out.
Right.
Tonight was a little bit better.
Yeah, like after we played Bethel. Those games after that, we've been boxing out real good. We've been playing against some big guys like Mineral Area last week.
Absolutely.
They had 6'8", 6'9".
They're big, aren't they?
And we did a good job boxing them out as well.
You got to learn how to box them out. Well, again, you're from Caruthersville, Missouri.
Yes, sir.
So when did you graduate high school?
I graduated in 2017.
2017. So which high school did you go to?
Caruthersville High.
Okay, so Caruthersville High School. I'm not sure of that. I didn't know about that. So was it a big high school, small high school?
We was kind of small. We had a class of like 64 people.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty small. So tell me about the recruiting process. How did Coach Chumbler get hold of you?
Well, it was one of my old teammates that came to one of their games, and he had took a picture, and he had told my dad that he offered him to come play, but he didn't want to. But he went back to Three Rivers to art.
Sure.
And after my dad hit up Coach Tumblr something in my film to him, he told me to come up here, so I tried out. He took me on the first day. Then I came back home and hit my boy Marshawn up.
Yeah.
And told him to come down, and that's how we didn't got here.
Hey, it's all on who you know, isn't it? Hey, well, I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Appreciate it.
We're going to be back home next Tuesday night as we play Earl C. Clements. All right,
yes, sir.
Best of luck to you. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with Marshawn Morrissey. You're watching WKCTC basketball action. We are back here with the second star of the game, Marshawn Morrissey. A lot of times you can guarantee something in a game, and we can start guaranteeing a big-time performance from this guy right here. 7 for 7 at the free throw line. That's what I'm most impressed about tonight. How did it look to you?
My free throws are coming along. I've been practicing in the gym, but it's good to see him go 7-7.
Does Coach make y'all make so many threes before you end the practice or anything like that?
At the beginning of the year, we were really struggling on free throws. We had to make about 10 before we leave in a row. So, but I carried on the habit and kept going with it.
That's right.
So
That helped out too.
It's helping out.
Work ethic pays off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So how did it feel like tonight? You know, we think about you. You're inside. Not overpowering opponent tonight, but they were still hard to defend as well.
Yeah, they're real good at executing with their big guy.
That's right.
They had him coming off screens, had him slipping, giving him all the right looks, and he executed with it. But we held our own in the long run.
Well, something definitely changed at halftime. We did have a 2-point lead at halftime, but in the second half, we knew they were going to come out and pressure a lot more. Can you think of something that Coach Chumber said in the halftime to really carry it over for the second half? Because it got very physical.
Yeah, Coach he just told us to stick to our game plan, and we just got to up it up. He had a lot of confidence in us, knowing that we were coming out slow, and he had confidence that we're going to wake up and start executing a little better, which we did. So that's good. It's a good team win.
Well, go home, get you some good rest. Got some more games next week. Got the fill-in game for Earl C. Clements next week. In 2 weeks, we'll be back with Elizabethtown. That's a big rivalry game.
Big rival, yep.
So, well, good job tonight, Marshawn.
Yes, sir, I appreciate
Great to have you on the show, okay? We'll be right back to wrap things up with Mr. Gary McLean. You're watching WKCTC basketball action.
After I retired, I needed a purpose. The main reason I came back to school was to be a role model for my son. West Kentucky, they literally guided me all the way.
Thank you, folks, for sticking with us on this late evening here tonight. We're about to wrap things up with the official stats from Mr. Gary McLean. Gary, it was a fun game, wasn't it?
It was a good game. It was a fun game. Yeah, catch up, play ahead, catch up. I mean, that's the kind of fun game I like to watch.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of scoring, too. We've seen more here at this gym, but it picked up in the second half.
Yeah, the fouls wasn't too bad again that second half.
That's nice, too.
That's a good thing.
Nice
All right. For West Kentucky, Javante Daniel had 9 points for the game. Dre Smith, he had 2 in the second half, 2 for the game. Mike Carruthers did not score. He had 1 for the game. Alex Van Hook was unable to score tonight. Titus Fields had 1 in the second half. He ended up with 12. Deontrell Beard, he had 12 in the second half, total of 17. Quincy McDonald had 3 in the second half, total of 8. Lamonte Bell, he's high man tonight. He was 15 second half, 22 altogether. Al McFarland didn't score in the second half. He had 2 for the game. Elgin Moore had 2 for the second half, 6 for the game. Jameson Hicks was unable to score tonight. Marshawn Morrissey, which you just heard from a minute ago, he ended up with 11 second half, 15 total for the game for a total of 94 points. Had 10 fouls that second half, a total of 19 fouls for the game. So that's not too bad for us.
19 fouls for the game. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. So St. Louis, we had Trey Patterson had a total of 18. Robbie Hughes was not able to play tonight. Charles James had 5 points. Darius Riley had 6 points. Sterling Wooten, he was our high man, 30 points. They kept trying to get him out.
30 points?
Yeah, they couldn't get him out of there for anything. But anyway, he did have he finally fouled out with about less than a minute to go. So Jarman Williams, he had 9. Javon Stith had 4, and Jamani Jarrett had 15 for a total of 87 points. They had 26 fouls for the game. They only had 11 that second half.
So that's not near as bad as before.
No,
26 fouls and 19 fouls.
26 and that's pretty good fouling.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, we can take
when
that.
you get up in the close to the 50s, that's
50s
like, oh,
and 60s.
goodness.
I know the first couple of games was 50 and 60 and 64,
That's right.
and it's like, okay, that's enough.
That's right. Well, folks, we're going to wrap things up here. Please make note of the next home game, December 4th, against Earl C. Clements. That will be the next time the Stars are in action here at Haws Gymnasium on the side of West Kentucky Community Technical College. Come on out, support your team, support your ball club, support this community as well, folks. For me, I'm Jacob Scott. This is my buddy here,
Gary McLean.
We'll see you next week, okay, folks?
See you next time.
You're watching WKCTC basketball action.